You ever feel like the childlike wonder of opening packs full of random cards and sticking your favorites into a deck has been sucked out of the game? Decks today are all about optimizing hand trap ratios and playing the most optimal strategies possible, but where's the fun in that? In this series, we're trying to get to the highest rank in Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel, Master 1, by only opening Master Packs after every single win. But since we have already reached Diamond, we have entered Master Mode. Now we take 2 Master Packs after every single win. Credit to Cimo and Hausman for inventing. Playing Master Duel Masochist makes me feel like I'm playing a totally new game. But do you know what else can make you feel like you're playing a totally new game?
Are you ready to take your Yu-Gi-Oh! Master Duel play experience to a new level? The Untapped GG Companion is here for you. Use the deck tracker to know exactly what cards you have in your deck, and to go over any cards you aren't familiar with yet by hovering over them. It instantly updates when you draw a card, and automatically hides if you check your extra deck or graveyard. This is the perfect tool to help you master a new deck. The Untapped GG Companion also lets you import decks directly into the game in seconds. Copy any YDK or YDKE deck string, create a new deck in-game, click the Start Auto Import button, and let us take the wheel. Once the duel is over, check your win rate on your personal stats page. Brag among your friends and share your decks so they can import them into the game too. Start your path to master today by downloading the Untapped GG Companion at ygom.untapped.gg.
Alright guys, we are back with another episode. Next episode is going to be a fairly special episode. It's going to be one of our big anniversary episodes. So I have some pretty funky stuff planned for that one. Today we're probably going to be playing the Diamond 2 deck. Just because we haven't played this one in quite a while. I think we played it like a couple of episodes ago just to kind of test where it was at. And I think this is probably a pretty decent deck to play again. I'm gonna play it. We're running 3 cards over right now. I'm doing that because I'm trying to limit how often we open this damn card, and hopefully I don't open it because I'm running, more cards than I should. So we're gonna try this deck today. We're gonna see how it goes. If anything, I will be cutting some of this stuff down. Maybe this, maybe this. I was playing this just to, kind of change things up a little bit. I've been playing it, but I might cut some things down as I play along. But this is, yeah, we're gonna run this. I don't think there's anything that like we need to draw in this deck, which is kind of cool. It is sort of like a general rank 4 pile. There's nothing like, oh, I definitely 100% need to see this. We used to play Barrier Statue in our Diamond deck, but we've cut that, so it's not like we need to see that. We don't have to see Moon Mirror Shield or something like that. So we're going to be trying this today and seeing if we can just adjust it. But next episode is going to be hopefully something special. Okay, we've opened one hand trap. Unfortunately, they've opened Red Ice Fusion. This hand trap will not be doing anything. Red Eyes is a very tough... I mean, Dragoon is a very tough card to beat. Especially for this particular deck, because it's very difficult for us to... Even one Dragoon is kind of a lot. Okay, I'm gonna try, like I said, even one Dragoon is really difficult for us to beat. How do I beat a single Dragoon? It's the problem. I'm like looking at our extra deck and we really don't have a lot of outs. I guess we just start by trying to spam the board, trying to get as many things as possible onto it. I think Baguska is probably the answer. We change this to defense and we go from there. I think that is the answer for us. So we summon that out. Yeah, I think Baguska is the answer. I really do. Because I don't really see anything else. Unfortunately, this is our usual Hail Mary, but I don't think this is going to work in this case. I think our play here is to make a Baguska stall for 2 turns and then see if we can summon a large monster. But how do we summon another large monster? Yeah, we got to figure out a way to summon another large monster. I don't really know how to do that. I think we summon this. We don't have to activate this effect again. We're just gonna just stop here. We're going for the Baguska. Because Baguska at least stalls it. We have another battling box in our hand, so we can just use it later. We don't have to use it now. We're just trying to buy ourselves some time for 2 turns. So here we just go... Unfortunately, yeah, we just go Baguska. Like, Baguska's non... It'll just change it to defense, which is nice. We just summon Baguska. That gets changed automatically. I have an easier time outing it if it's 2500 defense than if it's 3000 attack. But still, it is rough. Now, this card is like really tough to beat. Like, it actually is. Because it's not like I play any kaijus or anything, and then I'm kind of relying on my main deck. I guess we'll activate this. Yeah, I'm relying on my extra deck, which is kind of annoying. This is negated, so it's fine that he's doing this because he's going to discard, and yeah, it's fine. Because it's negated, it's in defense, so it doesn't matter. My effect's continuous. Forbidden Droplets is probably what we'd want to draw. Then we just set this and pass. Yeah, and we set that and pass. We got to draw Forbidden Droplets, Destruction, Durama. Those can help us end this game. I don't even know what else really can help here. I think it is just Forbidden Draw. He's going to change it. It's going to change back. It's irrelevant. Destruction, Durama, and Forbidden Droplets are probably the way to go here. These are all irrelevant. Again, they're pointless effects. None of these work. Okay, yeah, he's playing Dragon Maids very obviously. It sucks for us that he opened this damn Red Ice Fusion, because I would have loved to just play against regular Dragon Maids, but this thing. Oh, thank God. Thank God. Oh my God, thank God. Thank God. That cannot be negated because it doesn't change the defense. Thank God. I knew. No, I couldn't have outed that Dragoon. He literally outed that Dragoon for us. He's going to change our monster to dark. That's fine. If he sends Super Poly, we just lost wind. Bro, he literally outed this thing for us. I swear to God, he's going to... Yes. So because it's using this effect, Super Poly can be negated. So we're just going to lost wind. We're not negating Super Poly. Technically, we're negating this monster effect, because regular Super Poly can't be responded to. But he's only copying the effect, this effect right here. He's not copying this effect. So we got to... Thank God. He literally outed the card for... I had no out to that Dragoon. I had no out. I had no out to Dragoon, and now he scoops. Yeah, I had no... I was like... The only way I could have drawn Forbidden Droplets. That's the only play I had. But he didn't know that. Some people just don't know that Baguska's not like a permanent card. Okay, this is what our opponent was playing. Again, the only thing here is... And this happens to us a lot. They're playing one Red Ice Fusion, and they see it. But at the same time, he probably, if we're going to be honest with ourselves, would have ended on a Verte and then gone into Dragoon anyway. But like, it's kind of crazy how much that, like, it'll be like something like this, like something stupid, like 48 cards, and they just open a Red Ice Fusion. Something like that definitely deserves a nice, beautiful master pack full of useful cards that we can definitely apply to decks that we've got. So we're going to see what we can get. New World. What does this do? Use a Starfrost card. This is for Spirit Monsters, Reptilian, Aroma, Gen X, Gimmick Puppet, Jurak, and Radiance of the Voiceless Voice, which Voiceless Voice is too high rarity for me to ever acquire. Okay, we've lost the coin flip. Our opponent is on something. I don't know what's going on here. They've got a weird ratio up here. 42, 13. Phantom Beast, Blue Impala. Looks cool. Great name. Normal summon set. I hope that's it. I hope it's not. Let's wrap it up, buddy. We have a decent hand ourselves. We have Baldrake. Unfortunately, they're playing a Wind, but this is a pretty good hand. This would have beat the Dragoon last duel. Wish I drew this last turn. We basically drew the same hand in terms of the monsters. It's kind of crazy. We have two battling boxes. We drew them like... What's the math on some of the hands we draw sometimes? We drew two battling boxers. We only played two back to back. Unfortunately, oof, I can't cancel it now. I should have attacked first, but I can't cancel it now. It's too late. Yeah, I shouldn't have done that, but I should have attacked first and then done that for the rest of the turn. Yeah, what can you do? I already did it. I couldn't cancel it. I knew halfway through, but they already locked me into the animation. I can't, unfortunately, enter battle phase, but hopefully I don't get punished too hard here. So we'll search out this to hand. And I think we just, again, we can't answer battle, so yeah, we can't answer battle, so I think we just set 5 pass. And this hand is pretty solid, so we just set 5 pass. They have this Blue Impala. It is a tuner. I hope it doesn't cost me anything, but if it does, it does. What can I do? It already happened. Okay, we're going to rank up into the Photon Lord in the standby phase and then see what else they've got. They've got, I mean, they've got the Impala. It looks like a bot, but this could not be a bot. Sometimes it'll look like this and then they just play a regular deck and they're like pretending to be bots. I've thought about doing that myself, actually. I've thought about pretending to be a bot, like in this challenge, like just put on all of these cosmetics, put some random Chinese name, just like write shit down. Wow. You know what? I think it is a bot, and I think I am going to solemn warning this. If it is a bot, that'll help me wipe this duel out quicker. I hope I don't regret doing that, but I mean, I actually don't think that's a bad solemn warning anyway. Yeah, they're gonna. I'm pretty sure this is a bot. Don't you love how we draw the most like outrageous hands against the bots? Like they're actually sick. Like this hand was actually disgusting. We had a Bestial goes in match. There can only be one. Forbidden Droplets. The 1 card level 4 follow up and solemn warning. Like this hand was actually like insane. It really was. And if like a battling boxer got ashed or something, we had a second one for next turn. Like it really was. It was like an outrageously good hand. It's actually insane. Okay, they're gonna summon a Satellar. They're gonna burn us for 1,000. You know what? Let's wrap this up a little quicker. We're gonna activate this, detach this. It'll negate and destroy. That's actually not bad. Do we have this one? I mean, we probably wouldn't use it anyway. Nor if this card summon inflict 1,000, that's not even that great. But we probably have that one. Negate it. Now our Bestial's alive, which is cool. Either way, I think we just go to battle. Well, he's going to battle, but we go to battle and then we just end it. Okay, so just like that, we won. Easy win. Not a huge problem. Yeah, like what can I say? Easy win. And we rank up. Again, not the most tumultuous battle ever, but we're getting out of Platinum 5 into Platinum 4. Positive thing is, now we get to open 2 packs from now. If you wonder why, go to the intro of this video. Alright, another Master Pack. There's been a ton of good stuff that's been added to the game, so I'm very excited. There's the Dominus cards. There's so many different things that we could possibly pull. Recycle, Venom Burn, Cyberdark Chimera. I don't think this is generically. I mean, you can add Power Bond, discard, add Power Bond, Cyber Dragon. I don't... Cyber Dragon is kind of a high rarity deck. That's why they released the structure deck. So without the structure deck, I don't know if we can really do that. It's a good card. Can't use it. Fabled Lori, good card. This, I think I have 5 copies of at this point, if not more. Fabled Lori is a good card. We actually used to use this a lot. If this discard is special, yeah, we used to use this because we do have dangers and stuff. So it can be good for like link climbing. Obviously, it's a lot better in Fiendsmith than it is in what we would use. This adds a level 10 Dark Monster from your deck to your hand. You can send this from the field to the graveyard. You can search a Yubel with this, which is like, alright, this is good. It's kind of crazy. Like, this is good, this is good, this is good. We have like 2 meta-defining cards, but we just can't do anything with them. Okay, so we've... I don't know what's going on right now, but we lost a coin flip. Yeah, short of read and a set card. I don't know what's going on here. Our hand's not too great. I'm going to be 100% honest. We got 3 floodgates, Ghost Bell, a battling boxer. I don't know what this is. I'm just going to attack it. I don't know. I have not seen Shard of Greed in years, so... Test Ape. Wow. Okay, this guy's straight Edison right now. Yep, he's going to summon out basically any Gladiator Beast, and they all activate on summon, right? Nope, that's only off an Gladiator Beast monster. Main phase 2. Solemn's Warning's pretty good against Gladiator Beast. So is this. I don't even know if I want to activate either of my floodgates. I guess I'll put one down. Actually, that was dumb. I should have put this down, but I'm going to play a little conservatively because this guy's like... This guy's playing Edison in Platinum 4. This is kind of funny. No, this is actually funny. No, it is. Yeah, Test Ape. This guy's like, I don't feel like playing Snake Eye today. I'm gonna play 2010 for him. He's going to battle phase. That's fine. He's gonna get over our monster. We don't have shit going on right now. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna crack down. I'm gonna take it because I'm gonna make a rank 4 with it. I'm not trying to let him, because if this if he ends this, if he successfully battles, he gets to actually play. And he gets to summon something from the deck and then potentially pop our Spoil and Trap cards, and then he actually gets to do stuff. So I'm not trying to let him do that. Yeah, at the end of the battle phase, this gets shuffled back. He summons any Gladiator Beast. He can summon really good ones. So I'm not the one that pops Spoil Trap cards, the one that does all kinds of things. So we're just gonna, yeah, we're just gonna go to our turn and see what we can do. We draw Uppercutter while we have Spar on the field, so that's not happening. We've been drawing him every game. Every game we've been drawing. Can't search with this. Nothing to search. We can make a rank 4. And in this case, man, I don't even know what rank 4 to make. This weird-ass duel. Yeah, I really don't even know what to make. Like, which one would even... Like, Time Thief maybe is pretty decent, but I don't know. Which rank 4 are you making here? This is such a weird... I could pop this, the Shard of Greed, right now. I could pop Shard of Greed. Discard, maybe Ghost Spell. I don't see Ghost Spell being usable. Pop Shard of Greed, that won't let him draw the 2 cards. Yeah, I guess that's not too bad. I can also just attack over this and then summon the Sue Ship, maybe, but that's not even guaranteed either. Yeah, you know what? I am going to make the Phoenix. Use these 2 to make Phoenix. I'll probably discard the Ghost Spell. It's not doing anything. Yep, we'll activate this effect. Discard Ghost Spell. Pop this before he can draw 2 cards. And then we go to battle phase. And start attacking over another Test Ape. Which means he's going to be able to summon another monster. Actually, you know what? I am going to Solemn Warning this Test Ape. Then it just keeps him off a monster. Yeah, it keeps him off a monster. It's not too bad. We just attack directly. I guess we could have actually gone with the Sue Ship, because then we wouldn't have had to discard. What does he have? Oh, I thought he was going to have a Gores. Okay, so it's going to change the attack target, and then this can't be destroyed by battle. Damn it. I'm being honest with you, I didn't see that coming, because he was like using all... He was using a bunch of cards that weren't... like he was using a bunch of cards from a different era, which is kind of like he was using Edison era cards. I did not see this dude coming. That was actually kind of surprising to me. So we'll set this and just pass here. Damn, now he's kind of got advantage going. I really didn't expect that. But I didn't. He's just playing like a really, really slow Gladiator Beast deck. Damn, we might actually lose now. These floodgates are kind of dead because they shuffle back first. Smashing Ground. Okay, well, we lose that guy. What do we get to do here? Okay, well, I didn't see this coming. Yeah, we're gonna do this. I actually didn't. I've never used this effect ever. This has never come up. That's incredible. This has never ever. This is the first time this has ever come up. I've never had this guy on the field by himself. I've always turned him into a rank 4. I've never had him just sitting out there. It's actually kind of shocking. Okay, he's going to attack the Nightmare Phoenix Shore. Sure thing. And he's going to be able to shuffle this back if he wants to, but this thing's kind of huge. Yep, so he's going to sit on this. Somehow we are even on card advantage now. In a second it'll change, but Angel Statue, Azuroon. If only I could activate that now, but I can't. So I guess we just end phase, because I can't do anything there. Okay, he's going to summon another Gladiator Beast, which I guess Gozen's not too bad here. I will Gozen, because that'll force him to get rid of one. I hope that doesn't come back to bite me, but he's going to have to get rid of one of these 2. He's going to keep waters. I mean, there's only one water. I just need to out this one guy, and then I'm good. Yep, he's going to attack over this. That's fine. Again, this outs this dude anytime I want him. Anytime I want to. I just got to draw some other light monsters to kind of make it worth it. So we've got Torrential's pretty cool. I'll take Torrential right now. Just set that. Pass. Yeah, it's good enough. Okay, he's going to set a card, go to battle phase. Yep, we activate the angel statue for sure. Flip that over. Summon this out. This outs his monster. If he decides to replay, he could choose not to. Nope, he's choosing not to. I mean, I could still crash, but it is protecting me for now. Necrovalley against Gladiator Beast. Stops pretty much one card and one card only. So I don't even know if activating this is going to help me. It literally stops one card. Yeah, I don't want to sit on floodgates, but like I'm just kind of, this is what I've been drawing. It's like monsters and they don't work together in floodgates. I kind of don't want to activate this because it might actually come up to bite us. So I'm just going to end here. Because it does actually, like Necrovalley does sometimes hurt us. Not always, but sometimes it does actually hurt us. It's going to Raigeki. Okay, there's nothing I can do about that. He's going to Raigeki. And this really is going to suck if we lose this. Like, it really will actually suck. Because this is like so stupid. This is like a disastrous loss. This guy's deck is so slow that it is literally unaffected by our floodgates. Like, our floodgates are doing nothing and we just lose. That actually sucks. Like, his deck is totally unaffected. He just summoned this big monster and he's been attacking and there's nothing I can do about it. I probably shouldn't have made Nightmare Phoenix there. But it is what it is. I can't do anything about this now. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about this. He just has to attack me one more time. Damn, that's, I can't believe we just lost to that. Okay, this is what we lost to. Again, I am sort of in shock that we lost to this still. I honestly did not see that coming. This dude, the Noxious, actually caught me completely off guard. I thought he, like, loaded in with a 2010 deck. And then out of nowhere, he just hits us with the modern support. And then hits us with even more modern support. Which completely caught me off guard. I didn't see that. I thought we were like, I thought that game was like, it was done. It was a done deal. I thought we won. No questions asked. The second this came out, the whole tide changed. Alright, so we lost a coin flip. Our opponent is probably playing tier elements based on the King of the Swamps. He's playing a 60 card deck. We'll see what he's playing. He says probably tier limit, but it could be anything because this just is goes and gets polymerization. It's Red Eye. It's Dragoon he's making. He's hard summoning Dragoon. That's insane. It's our second Dragoon today. This card is really annoying to deal with. Especially with a hand like this that just like does nothing. I think he's actually, can he summon 2 Dragoons here? No, Dragoon, this makes, I think he's gonna make 2 Dragoons. 2 Dragoons, 1 discard is a little, you know, it's it's not the smartest move, but I think he's gonna make 2 Dragoons. Actually, what did he just banish? Yeah, 2 Dragoons, double Dragoon. I can't. There's no way. There's no way. I hope he makes a 3rd one, just because, you know what? I'm already kind of impressed. Dragoon is literally such a rough card for us to beat. It really actually is. But funny enough, I actually see a line where we potentially could beat a Dragoon here. So we'll just summon this. And then we'll just normal this. And then we just go Baguska again. Because we just don't have really a main deck out to Dragoon. So we summon that in defense. These get switched to defense automatically. Then we set 2 and then we just pass. And that's all I can really do here. That is legitimately all I can really do here. And then going forward, maybe we'll be able to do... The cool thing is we can out another Dragoon here because we have the there can be only one. So if they summon the 3rd Dragoon, we can out Dragoon. Switch to attack. It's continuous. Yep, he's going to activate this. Again, it's continuous. It doesn't matter. Yep, doesn't matter. Still gets negated. I just want him to use this Red Ice Fusion right here. Or use this to search Red Ice Fusion. Activate Red Ice Fusion. Summon his 3rd Dragoon. And then I will activate the there can be only one. And then I'll out 2 of the Dragoons. And I'll be stuck needing to out a single Dragoon. Which is hard. But not impossible. So now he's going another Red Ice Fusion. He's going to go to the end phase. He's not going to summon another Dragoon. Maybe he doesn't play a 3rd Dragoon. I don't know. His extra deck is only 9 cards. That doesn't help anything right now, so I guess we get one more turn of Baguska. Yeah, we get one more turn of Baguska, and then we lose it forever, so... Yeah, we just go end phase here. Ah, damn. There's so much like, what is it called? Deja vu. We literally just played through this. The only out we have is Forbidden Droplets. That's it. It's the only out that we have to Dragoon. It's Forbidden Droplets. Main deck, extra deck, like it's the only out. And there's nothing, it's not even like I could really do anything. There's nothing I could do differently. Technically we have... technically we have, what's his name? Technically we have this dude right here. Actually, you know what? Maybe I do have a route here. I'll just set this right now. I need this more than Necrovalley, so maybe I'll just set this, and I might have a little way to do this. So I'm going to set this, and hopefully I draw a level 4 monster. If I do, I might have a route to victory. I have no more material under here, which is a problem. We're going to go end phase. We might have a route here. The problem is this deck can't exactly spit out Crusadia Avermax, and that's like our big out. Crusadia Avermax and stuff like that, but we don't really have many other outs to Dragoon other than that stuff. This turn I kind of have to use the... There can be only one to out one of the Dragoons. End phase. Actually, let's see what we draw, because we can activate this in the standby phase. Still. Okay, so we'll see what we draw, and then we'll make a play based on what we draw. Ash Blossom. That doesn't do anything. I think we activate this before he can negate it. Ash Blossom doesn't do anything right now. If only we could have made a rank 4. But we can't. He's going to negate it, but it's not going to go through because this is still around. Time Wizard. Man, we are losing to something stupid. We've been losing this stupid stuff all day. There's nothing I can do about it. Yeah, it's negated. There's nothing I can do about it. So now he has to send one of them to the graveyard. Like, this loss happens in deck building, and I know, in theory, I could actually Fiendish Chain my own Baguska to keep it on the field. But... I don't think that does anything anyway, so just standby phase, let our thing resolve. Baguska blows itself up. And unfortunately, there's, again, not much else I can do here at this moment. There's not much else I can do. Unfortunately, we just pass. Dragoon is actually like such a difficult card to deal with. Like, this is actually like kind of frustrating because like we're drawing cards that are good against most decks, but none of this stuff matters once there's a Dragoon on board. Like, all our hand's great, but it doesn't beat Dragoon. It's going to destroy our monster. Ghost Ogre doesn't matter. Can't be destroyed by card effects. It's going to destroy our Gravekeeper. We're going to take 16. Damn. Alright, so... You know what's crazy? We can draw Forbidden Droplets and we still don't win. We can draw Forbidden Droplets and we still don't win. That doesn't do anything. Instant Contact doesn't do anything. Yeah, that doesn't do anything. We pay 1,000, we summon that. These guys, we can make a Link 2. Doesn't do anything. It's not enough. Damn, that sucks. That really sucks. Like I said, our hand wasn't even bad. It's just like, how do you beat 2 Dragoons when you just can't? Like, your deck just doesn't do it. Okay, we finally won the coin flip, and hopefully the hand's pretty good. It is. It's a really good hand, actually. It's a really good hand. We have 2 1-card rank 4s, which is really good. Actually, I'm going to go Buzzsaw Shark first, and then I'll scoop anyway. Damn, we draw an amazing... You know what's crazy? This hand... It was guaranteed rank 4, like even if they ashed us, because we summon this and this gets ashed, we could just search the Z guy, and then if we control level 4, we just summon. Like, this was a guaranteed 100% rank 4. It's actually crazy. And then like 3 amazing cards to back it up with. A Floodgate, Crackdown, and Judgment. Like amazing hand. We win the coin flip and they just scoop. Okay, our opponent was playing the FTK. Okay, now I know why they scoop. They're a bot that's playing the FTK. This is the FTK that summons this thing and inflicts 10,000 damage to you and then you lose. But obviously it's a bot, so they want second, so they scoop automatically. Okay, we're above Platinum 4, so we are pulling 2 packs from here on out, unless we get D-ranked. Then we're pulling 1 pack. But hopefully we get some good stuff that we can really make some huge changes with. We've got Time Thief card, Roland, Level Warrior, Ghost Trick. I've never even, I don't know, it's a worm. We do have a worm deck. If your opponent summons a monster, send 1 card from their extra deck to the graveyard. That's not once per turn. How do I summon this? I can summon this off of the Tenyi monster. Yeah, I can discard this and then summon it off the Tenyi Link 2. I actually can summon this. I mean, it's an interesting, decent Floodgate. The problem is we really don't have... We have a lot of Tenyi stuff, but we don't have enough Tenyi stuff where we can, like, really rely on doing something like this. And it's not really searchable. We don't have the Tenyi card that lets you send a worm and then add a worm. Like, we don't have that stuff, so we can't reliably search this. We got to just open it, and then... This card really is only good going first. Going second, I mean, I guess it's 2,900 attack. But other than, like, being kind of big, like, other than that, it doesn't really do enough. Okay, let's open another one. Hopefully this one is even better than the last one, because the last one was the last one's, like, okay. Sometimes we pull cards that are just, like, decent. If you know someone resonator, summon this. I mean, this isn't terrible. If you have enough resonators, it's not bad. I guess it's a huge summon that we can kind of throw onto the field. This card is always cool. The little Land Before Time tour bus. And this card's not terrible, actually. If you control a normal monster, you can special summon this card. We did used to have a deck called Normal Monster Mash. It's definitely outdated, but I think all it used to basically do was we would just link spam with it, and this is like perfect for that deck. But that deck by now is so outdated relative to all of the other decks that we have. Yeah, and also the level of this is just kind of unnecessarily high. It's a level 6 monster, when, you know, it would be nice if it was like a level 4, but a level 6 is just kind of, it doesn't really help. Got another new card. It's actually kind of, we're like reading every new card now because we have so many repeats. Okay, so this card's like way too specific. Can't really use it. Weather Painter, we know what that does. Another Cubic card, and Usarctic Radiation. Alright, so we drew a pretty good hand, actually. This is pretty good. We have Buzzsaw, Dimensional, Endymion. We definitely go with Buzzsaw first. I think we start the process off with the D-Fissure. That'll protect us from Effect Veiler. So we'll summon out the Buzzsaw Shark. Activate this. Target itself, summon right hand. We cannot get Effect Veilered. We can get Imperm though, but we can't get Effect Veilered. And now from here we always have the Baguska / Photon Galaxy Dilemma. I usually go for Photon Galaxy because it's a bigger monster with follow-up. So I usually go with this, but honestly, like I said, it's kind of a dilemma which one you go for here. So we'll activate search. Actually, another reason Baguska's pretty good is because right hand shark it would give it battle protection too. It's a Baguska with battle protection, which isn't too bad. But right now we're going with the Eternal Galaxy. We'll set, and then pass. And just to make sure here, the other kind of interesting thing that we have here, Forbidden Droplets can only send spells and traps, not monsters, because we have D-Fissure on the field. But we'll rank this up. Like I said, we have I like the Monster Negate because it does help. It does help. The Monster Negate definitely does help because it is kind of like an interruption. Baguska's a floodgate. This is an interruption with follow-up. It's pretty decent. I like D-Fissure. I hope we pull more of it because it's such a great card against, like, this guy's got Fiendsmith / Lightsworn going on in the like his cosmetics. I hope he's playing that stuff because it's really good against that stuff. He's going to play Allure. This is where I kind of identify what he's playing, which is good. He's going to banish Thunder Dragons. So I'm actually helping him by using that stuff. This will let him add another Thunder Dragon. Yeah, this is the rare situation where I actually help my opponent by using D-Fissure. Because when his monsters are banished, they get even better effects than when they're sent to graveyard. They already have pretty good effects when they're sent to graveyard, but the effects are even better when they're banished. I'll just save Judgment for like a big monster coming out, or like the fusion or something like that, because right now it's not helping anything. Damn, that's unlikely. Very unlikely that Defissure actually ends up not being that great. It's going to banish the Tuning Magician. That's mad random. Tuning Magician and Thunder Dragons. I got to check out this build. Maybe he's like, this guy might be onto something. Tuning Magician and Thunder Dragons. What in the world is going on here? Another allure. 3 allures. It's crazy. I mean, by now he's dug so many cards into his deck. He's got 27 left. I don't know what he started with. It's too much math for me to do right now. But Black Metal Dragon. This is like 3 archetypes have nothing to do with each other, but now they're mixed. It's kind of funny. Yep, Thunder Dragon. Yep, that'll let him special summon a banished one. I kind of want to negate this, but honestly, I'm a little bit afraid of. Actually, I'm going to negate this because he's playing a very mixed deck, and if I negate this and he has, that'll give him Colossus if I don't negate this. So I'm going to activate this to negate, and since it got sent over here, I can just detach the Buzzsaw Shark. I don't have to give up the one that negates and destroys. I could just negate, and now that should be good enough. We'll see what else he's playing, but based on what I'm seeing in his hand, only really the Thunder Dragons benefit from being banished. The rest of this stuff you definitely do not want to banish. So I don't know what his follow-up is, but if he has follow-up, we do have stuff. Yeah, I don't know what's going on. We got to look at this build. I don't know what was going on. He had this. If he was playing Thunder Dragons, I would have lost. But he mixed stuff. He mixed chemicals. So I don't know what's going on. All right, this is what our opponent cooked up. He's playing. I don't even know what's going on here. He's playing Allure, Queen, Fiendsmith, Red Eyes. Allure, Queen, Fiendsmith, Red Eyes. I don't know what the Tuning Magician's doing here. There's a lot going on here. So his graveyard was important. If he was just playing Thunder Dragons, we would have packed our stuff up and left. We would not have won. But he's got quite a group of cards here. He was unlucky that he didn't get into this, but we did have Solemn Judgment. So even if he did open these cards, we did have protection for it anyway, so it didn't actually matter that much. All right, so these 2 packs can't be as bad as the last 2, because the last 2 were actually, these 2 packs hopefully aren't as bad as the last 10 packs. Here we go. We have an ultra rare. Sometimes they're good. So Dark Magician Girl, our second copy. That's exactly what I was wanting actually. Target 1, face of monster, declare an attribute. I mean, I guess that's not bad. The start of damage step. I mean, this can basically. Yeah, I mean, target 1 monster, you control, and declare 1 attribute. This can basically make it so you can destroy any attribute of monster, I guess. Like, it's not a bad card. This is probably pretty decent in our barrier statue deck, actually. Pendulum Scale, that looks absolutely amazing. That is an amazing looking card. Wow, that looks incredible. That's actually great art. I don't know who did it, but great art. And no one really knows because it's Yu-Gi-Oh! None of us really know. Mischief. I've seen the other one, Mischief of the Gnomes. Every monster loses 2 levels. That's not bad. This is good in certain metas. If we were playing, it's good. Like, let's say you're playing Kashtira, you activate this. Every monster is now level 5, no rank 7s. I mean, it's like decent against the light. So it's not a floodgate. It's more so like a stun card, but it's not bad against the right decks. 7 Cities of the Golden Lands, Arsenal Summoner. Mad random stuff. Again, this card kind of amazing looking. It's like got me mesmerized. What do we have under here? Hugin, the Runic Wings. This card's not bad. I got to check what runic stuff I have, but this is very good. It gets you the Runic Field Spell off of any runic card. Any runic card gets this, gets the Field Spell. Nice little engine going there. But I don't think we have Runic Fountain anyway. Runics only have 1 field spell, right? They write that on every card, but they only have 1 field spell anyway. Got another hollow. It would be nice if we pulled the Runic Fountain right now. It would be a nice addition to our stun deck. We've got another super ultra combo. We've got this dragon here. Not trying to read that first word. Kawaki Meru, Afterburners, probably like 9 of those at this point. We've got Dramatic Snake Eye Chase Down. Let's see what this does. This is not actually terrible. It's not actually terrible. You know what? Like, it's actually I've always thought about combining certain decks. I've always thought about combining Crystal Beasts with Snake Eye, but I don't know if anybody's ever done it, but it seems like there's so many weird random synergies. Like this second effect would be great in Crystal Beast, but like the first effect, I don't know if that really benefits. Do we have any Diabellstar cards? I don't even know. They really need to start letting you actually see which cards you have. What Diabellstar cards are there? It's just this and this, right? Those are the only two Diabellstars. I don't think we have either. They're both URs, and I think if we had this, we would have been using it by now. But I don't think we have this. So I don't think we can actually utilize this properly. But maybe that's a great pull. That is a great pull. Alpha, the Master of Beasts, is a great pull for going second. It's an amazing going second card. That's good in our Lunalight deck. That's good in like a million different decks. This is a really, really strong going second card. I don't know what decks to really use it in, but this is really good. Like really, really good. The problem is this card going first does virtually nothing. Like this is just like Lightning Storm. Like going first, you can't do anything with this. I can't do it. Yeah, going second, this card is absolutely phenomenal. I'm actually like kind of shocked that we have this right now because it's so good going second. We have the going second trap deck. This will probably be in there. I mean, this guy's like, the summon is not once per turn. This effect is once per turn, but the summon is not. So you could drop this on the field, return it, and then return cards your opponent controls, and then summon this back out. Like this 100% is going in our going second trap deck. Okay, so this is going second trap deck. I'm definitely putting this in there. Like there's no, I don't even know why we have so many cards in here right now. I must have pulled something that I want to include, but I don't remember what it was. But yeah, Alpha King of all Beasts, definitely going in here. This card is just an easy summon. There's other things that we probably have pulled and we need to include in here. I don't know what it is, but we probably pulled some big-ass monster that special summons itself for free. See, Diabellstar would be pretty good in this deck, actually, funny enough. No, so we'll save this. That's actually pretty decent. And I got to cut some stuff from this deck, too. We have a lot of giant free summons like this and this and this and this. Oh, I forgot we have Kaijus in here. We do have Kaijus in here. And then we have the Alpha now, which is quite nice. So I need to cut some stuff from this deck, but I will save this for now. I think that is a very great addition. All right. So this is a pretty solid hand again. I mean, this has been quite a... We draw Ghost Bell a lot, and she's one of those hand traps that sometimes she's good and sometimes she just doesn't do nothing. She just sits around this spooky house, the mansion, just doing nothing because she does nothing. Sometimes we got Ash. See, Ash always finds something. Ash always finds a card to stop. But like Ghost Bell, sometimes you're using Ghost Bell and you're just waiting. You're like so excited for it to one day come up. Sometimes you Ghost Bell something, you feel like you're settling in court. You're just like, oh, thank God. Thank God, yeah, it's like, thank God they activated a card that does something with the graveyard. See, some duels, you go 3 duels sometimes and Ghost Bell doesn't do anything. It's actually kind of incredible. I have it Royal Rare on my main account. I don't even use it in any of my decks. Oh no, here we go. Now he's going to discard to special summon. If I negate and destroy this, it's pretty good. He does have, what's his name in graveyard? This does do a lot, I'm not going to lie. This does do a lot, because then this lets him place the other one. The other vision hero, which lets him get to the other vision here. I think we negate this. I think it's pretty smart because we negate and destroy and we keep him off that engine. I actually think it's pretty decent. I think it's pretty decent to negate and destroy this. And we keep him off that engine. That's not a bad idea. At least if he gets to the Link 2, we have the Ghost Bell for it. So I guess that's not too bad. That does send him a little minus, but I mean, it does have the Malicious. Yeah, he has the Malicious. To summon the next thing out, I do have... He's going to summon Malicious with Malicious, that's fine. And then I do have this little triangle defense here, so see we can reinforcements. Nothing I can do about that. That'll get him probably Stratos or somebody. Yep, there's Stratos. And then that will, yep. I could Droplet Stratos, but I don't think that's actually beneficial. Hero's a deck that's tough to stop because they've got a lot of stuff. Like they've got a lot of activations that are useful. Like they do a lot. They do so much in a single turn. Even if you have multiple. The problem, and the other thing is what's our follow-up? That's our other problem here. He's going to summon Crusader. I'm going to read this. This targets a destiny hit. We can go spell this, but we can also... we can go spell this and then contribute a destiny hero monster, which this is not at a hero monster. Okay, so we can actually just go spell this effect. But we can also go spell the fusion spell, like later on. We could also do that. We could just lost win this. Miracle Fusion. We can go spell Miracle Fusion if we need to later. But no, I think this is probably the best thing to go spell. We could also lost win this. It's lost win or go spell. I guess lost win's not too bad because then we can protect our monster from being run over too. And he doesn't have any more malicious. And then of course we do have the droplets, but that comes later. I think lost win's smart. Lost win's probably the best because yeah, our monster can't get run over. And then we save this for a potential Miracle Fusion. We negate this, cut it in half. If he summons again, we get to bring lost wind back. So I think it's pretty good. Damn, it's regular polymerization. Well, that sucks. I was hoping he was going to use the fancy polymerization. Miracle Fusion. That's what I was saving it for, but I guess he gets to use Liquid Soldier. You could do the draw cards. Sunriser, yep. This will let him add Miracle Fusion. And then also draw cards. I will add this back. Why not? Yep. And he's going to draw 2. Sure. Sure thing. I'm going to send Malicious to Graveyard. So he's got 2 Malicious in Graveyard. 1 Malicious that's banished. I didn't even realize Malicious was at 3. We can go spell this Miracle Fusion. This will prevent us from having to deal with much worse. So we'll go spell this. Yep. That gets go spelled. I'm going to go to battle phase. Honestly, I don't think it's worth saving our monster. I think we just let it slide here. Yeah, we just let it slide. Unfortunately, I think we just have to let it slide there. Main phase, end phase. Okay, so we did pretty decent there. We just got to draw a monster. Okay. Normally, I would turn this into a Necrovalley, but our life points are too low. We can't play that game right now. We just can't. I think we have to run over this before this becomes a problem. I think we... Yeah, I think we just lost win run over this. And then all we've got is this. But we don't really have a choice. Lost win. This divided by 2 is less than 1600. So, okay, we just go spell. I mean, lost wind. No, we don't want to chain this. Normal summon. And then we just run over it. We also can make the Magistus monster, but I don't know why I would. We just attack over this. Yep. Now we end phase here, and we have pretty much just droplets. Droplets is great when you have loose cards around, but we are definitely not in a position where we have loose cards around. He's just setting a card, that's good. And he's just doing a normal summon right after he resets. He can send a hero. This is going to allow him to get to... This is good. No, I can't let this happen. This lets him send, get to Mask Change, get to Dark Law. I can't let that happen. Does too much, way too much. I can't beat Dark Law right now. Dark Law is way too good. Yeah, he's going to be able to send Shadow Mist, get Dark Law. Too much. Way too much for us to counter right now. Dark Law is... He didn't even attack. Dark Law is a game ender right now. We can't let that happen. Torrential's pretty cool. Torrential's pretty cool. I'll take that. I'll just go ahead and set. This is a really close game. This is like a really, really close game. We've needed droplets all day long, and right now, droplets is just not cutting it. He's going to use this reverse fusion, and then he's going to search and add a polymerization. I mean, what is good is that we do have the torrential, so if he does summon something, we can wipe the board. Heroes don't exactly have a ton of protection. They have just a ton of tools, but not a ton of protection. But he has Neos, and now he's got Infernal, dude. Okay, nothing I can do about that. He can put this dude on top of his deck. And that will make it so the other guy's live. Yep. Yep, he's going to activate. Sure, sure. Again, I'm not going to torrential yet. I'm going to torrential when one of the big monsters comes out. He's going to banish to add polymerization. So now he's got 2 polymerizations in hand because he added one. He's got a second one. Yeah, a Neos, 2 polymerizations in hand. And all of this junk on the field. You make another Cross Crusader. Gonna summon back a Destiny monster. Yep. Summon this guy back. Again, I can wipe the board. I mean, I've got to just basically bang on the fact that he doesn't have another hero in hand. He has 2 polymerizations, a Neos, and a random card. As long as that random card is not a hero, this is a great time to Torrential Tribute. If that last card is a hero, I lose. So do I risk it? That's the question. Do I risk it? Because this actually right now isn't a bad time to do this. Because otherwise he's going to tribute this, and then he's going to summon... He's going to search any hero from his deck to his hand. So actually right now this isn't even a bad time to do this. It's really not. Because... Nope, I'm going to let him keep going. I'm going to let him keep going. Because it really isn't a bad time. That's assuming that he doesn't have a hero, but then I'm taking a massive risk. It's more secure to just wait for him to summon one of his big heroes with the polymerization. He's going to search Solid Soldier, okay. It's just more secure for if this card's sent from the Monster Zone to the graveyard by a spell effect. Monster Zone, okay. He's going to fuse 2. He's going to summon something gigantic in a moment here. Infernal dude. He's going to search a favorite card. This isn't a bad time to do this. Honestly, I think we lose this duel no matter what now. Yeah, I couldn't have stopped this anyway. What do you fuse? What do you fuse just now? This plus these 2. Yeah, I could have torrentialed. I don't know. Right now he doesn't have game on board, so I'll still wait it out a little longer because he does have another. Because I can take these 2 attacks. This is a card that's like really outrageously good. The Contact. I can take some damage right now. I'm just going to summon this back. Actually, right now is a good time to torrential. Even though I'm still going to lose no matter what here. So I torrential that. I wipe the board. The problem is this Contact card is insane. Because it pops cards. And it does so much, and this isn't doing anything again. Yeah, this card's getting cut for sure. This card's definitely getting cut. It is the second time this card has been drawn, and it's just dead. This was going to beat us no matter what. I don't think there's any card I could have possibly drawn that would have helped us there. It does suck that it was this card, because it makes it look even worse than usual. I guess maybe we could have drawn Shathana, and then turned it into a monk, and then summoned that out, and then when it got popped, we could have popped his mod. Like, that's the only thing I can even think of. That would have been a decent draw right now, but I honestly don't think... Yeah, I think that is the only card we could have possibly drawn that would have been decent in this situation. I don't think any other card would have been usable. I guess Necrovalley if I had... Yeah, but then he could just chain the trap card. I don't think there's any card we could have actually drawn in that situation other than him letting us go with our Shathana a little too far. Other than that, I don't think there's anything we could have drawn. Okay, so I am cutting the Unending Nightmare. This card is very good in a lot of situations, but when you're like drawing it off the top of your deck on like turn 4, it's just such a dead card. It's actually kind of unbelievable. Also, I forgot to check runics. What runics do we have? Do we have the field spell? Nope. We have Destruction, Dispelling, Smithing Storm. We don't have Fountain. I guess we do have now Hugin. We don't have any of the. We don't have Jerry. We don't have any of the other ones. If we had actually Jerry, then we could have been making rank 4s with him anyway, but we do not have him. So we're missing a little bit too much for Hugin to be usable. This searches any runic field spell, but there's only one runic field spell, so I don't know what else this was ever intended to search, but maybe one day they'll release a second one, and maybe that's why they just threw that onto the card. Okay, so we just lost a coin flip. The hand is not bad. Not bad. We've got a Bestial. It's a good thing we're going second with this hand because the Bestials with Necrovalley are terrible. But we kind of have to play both. They're playing Salamangreat, so the Bestials are dead anyway. Yep, the Bestial's dead. The Chthana doesn't work with the Necrovalley. Oof. Yeah, this is not a good one. Not a good situation right now. They did open a weird combination here of Salamangreat monsters. Playing like a 50 card variant. It's just insane. So they've got Gazelle. They open straight up 5 Salamangreat monsters. 5 Salamangreat monsters. Fully committed. If only we had Nibiru right now. If only we had Nibiru. Nibiru would have absolutely wiped this right now. He's going to send this Salamangreat card. Yeah, no, they opened insane. And they got spin. They're greedy. And they go for Spinny on top of all of this. They're greedy. They don't even try to send the trap. Nothing. I guess they'll search the trap card later. With the Phoenix. But that is unbelievably greedy. I'm going to make Balinks. Like I said, this hand is a little bit rough. I'm not even going to lie. Because we've got... I really hope he... No, he's not going to summon anything that plays into that Bestial. Which sucks for us because we don't have anything that plays into that Bestial. So that Bestial is just dead. You know what's crazy too? Going first, we probably would have... I don't know if we would have had it, but like... Going first, we could have just summoned Chthana, defense mode, 2000 defense. Had these two, Crackdown, Necrovalley. A lot of this would have been shut down. With no Necrovalley means no Spinny. It means no Balinks, Graveyard Effect. I mean, it does a lot. It does a lot. Okay, they're going to make a Jack, not Jack, even make a Sunlight Wolf, use itself to make, yep, Promethean Princess. It's another good-ass card in this deck. That's another interruption, actually. Well, I guess Necrovalley stops that. That's good. Necrovalley is pretty decent against this deck, even going second. We just have to draw right. But even going second, Necrovalley's not bad. Because you could drop Necrovalley and it turns off Promethean Princess. And it turns off the Rising Phoenix later on that we'll probably see out of this. But it turns off quite a few things. I actually see, like, all of this would have been dead, but... I mean, I guess I have to just kind of... this is one of those duels where I'm just like, kind of forced to stick it out because our hand is, in theory, really good against this deck. But we just have to wait and see what happens. He's going to make a Pyro Phoenix. This guy is actually really dangerous. Alright, he's going to use Pyro Phoenix to Pyro Phoenix, destroy our board, which was just a monster he gave us. He's going to Jack Jaguar to bring it back. I think that's Jack Jaguar. 2 Jack Jaguars. Usually they play 1 now. 2 Jack Jaguars is kind of wild. Jack Jaguar into another Balinks. I really don't know what's... At this point, I don't even know what's going on anymore. He's just clicking buttons trying to get his dailies done. Because this doesn't even make sense. Like, I don't... He popped my board. My board was his board. He summoned Balinks. Like, 18 moves into the play. Double Jack Jaguar. I mean, this is... I don't even know what's going on right now. I don't even know. And Promethean Princess, I mean, that's probably the smartest thing he did. He's going to make Link 2, probably another... Oh, SP Little Knight, didn't see that coming. That one actually caught me by surprise. SP Little Knight, I'm surprised he didn't Firelock himself yet. Okay, well, you know, hopefully I can do something here. I mean, this is not scary. Like, this is not the most scary board we've ever faced. I'll see what I can do here. I'm gonna see what I can do. This is like not that scary of a board. I think before I even activate, this is one of those weird situations. Like, okay, I need to activate Chthana. It's the right thing to do. It's smart. But if I activate Chthana, and he activates Promethean Princess, which is like, we're in a little bit of a dilemma here, honestly. If I activate Necrovalley, it shuts off these two. If I don't activate Necrovalley, I have to deal with Promethean Princess. So, like, I'm kind of screwed either way. I am. Like, I really am. This is not a great situation for us right now. So, actually, I think we play the long, smart game. I think we hit him with the Necrovalley before Promethean Princess can become a nuisance. This will turn off every Balinks in his graveyard that he worked so hard to put into his graveyard. He's got 2 of them in there. So this will turn all of those off. It'll turn off Promethean Princess. So that's good. Yep, we let that slide. We don't summon this. We save this for next turn. We set this. We set this. We could set this, but we don't need to. But we could set it. I don't think we're going to. And I think we definitely set this. And we pass. I think we just pass on this. And then if they threaten us with anything, we have a crackdown. We take their big-ass monster. And that's pretty decent. Again, the Baldrake is... It's not bad. I can maybe even tribute someone with Ball. I can just straight up tribute someone with Baldrake if I need to. So now they're on the draw. We don't have the worst situation going on here. We just gotta hope he doesn't have some mass backer removal, because that would suck. But like other than that, like we don't actually have a bad situation going here, because his graveyard's shut down. All he's basically got is the battle phase. I think I actually do see a route to victory here. It's incredible. Yeah, it doesn't matter. It's incredible how good Necrovalley is against Salamangreats. Like, it's actually kind of crazy. Like, even going second, because it turns off Promethean Princess, it turns off the Spinny, it turns off so much. It turns off Jack Jaguar, it turns off the other Jack Jaguar, the Baylynx, Promethean Princess, this doesn't do anything in graveyard, this doesn't do anything in graveyard, Mirror doesn't do anything in graveyard, but like it shuts down so many of them. They're gonna Pyro Phoenix, into Pyro Phoenix. And I have to droplets. I have to droplets this. I have no choice but to droplets this. I must droplets this. I must droplets this. Yep, we're gonna Forbidden Droplets. 100%. We have to Forbidden Droplets here. We have no choice. We must Forbidden Droplets this. Nope, that's it. Confirm, that's it. We have to Forbidden Droplets this. They have some kind of response. I hope they, yeah, I was supposed to say. They could have had a Nobleman. So we're going to, yep, negate this. We can't let that go through. That pops our entire board. Alternatively, what I could have done is I could have used the Angel Statue. I could have used this earlier, and that could have prevented an inherent summon, actually. We could have done that, which would have been decently smart. He's going to add any Salamangreat, that's fine. Yeah, we could have Angel Statue, but I didn't think he'd do this that quickly. I thought he'd, like, trip over his own feet for a little bit. But he, like, quickly went into this and was, like, ready to pop our field, but I couldn't let him. I could not let him. So he's going to summon this, sure. Honestly, I kind of want to summon the Angel Statue out right now. Because Angel Statue, if he goes into, like, a big-ass monster, I can negate it. I don't even know what is left for him to go into. I mean, his extra deck 6 cards. What does he have? Access Code Talker? Does this even stop Access Code Talker? We'll find out. We'll summon the Angel Statue. I think it's worth summoning right now. We sit on this plus the other dude. Yeah, he can activate like Little Knight right now, but I don't know what Little Knight even does right now for him. But we'll summon this out. This will protect our life points, but also if he makes some big monster right now, we can negate it and destroy it because Baylynx is turned off. So even if he makes some giant Salamangreat right now, we can actually stop it. Plus this card does have a pretty decent floating effect. So even if it gets, yeah, this is irrelevant again. I don't think, I mean, he probably understands Necrovalley by now, but he's just kind of, this guy was just trying to get his dailies done from the start. We just kind of, sorry for the matchup, but like, I wish there was a voice chat. We could have had this conversation, but this is, yeah, I think he was just trying to, this is going to get negated. It's pointless. But, you know, sorry for the situation that's going on here right now, buddy, but it is what it is. He should have played better. If he played better, he would have just beat me. He could have had the counter trap. He could have more than the counter trap. That was one of the greatest Salamangreat hands I've ever seen. He had every monster. It was like the Power Rangers of Salamangreats. He had all of them. And he summoned one SP Little Knight and that guy. He's going to probably go into the Phoenix. I'm going to negate this 100%. Yep, he's going to, yep, Phoenix. Oh, Heat Leo. I'm definitely negating this 1,000,000%. I 100% am negating this. I made the right decision. I am 100% negating this. Tribute this. Negate this summon. Yep, 100% negate and destroy. You can't use the Baylynx to do anything about it. I think here we actually just take the SP Little Knight. Did we take it and then tribute it for the Baldrake? Yeah, I don't have a summon right now. I might as well just do it. He has nothing else to banish either, so I might as well just take it. Take control of it. Yep. I'll take it. And I can just tribute it for Baldrake. Next turn. Main phase 2, end phase. Yeah, I can tribute it or I can do something else. But, I mean, either way, it's not a concern to us anymore. That's not bad. I'll take that. I think, yeah, Baldrake is a big-ass monster. And we're just going to use it 100%. Yep. Tribute. Yep. 1,000,000%. Tribute that. Summon Baldrake. And just go to battle. I made the right decision. I definitely made the right decision by taking that. And now we just pass. So we're sitting on a Baldrake. And honestly, we're sitting on this Necrovalley. Necrovalley is really what's keeping us alive. Necrovalley is crazy right now. Because Ghost Ogre is actually shit against Salamander. It's like it's really bad. Because they always make Balings first. But Necrovalley is preventing that card from activating the graveyard. So if they make like Salamander or Sunlight Wolf is a great card to Ghost Ogre, but they always have a Balinx in the graveyard, so it's useless. But in this is one of those rare cases where it's actually really good. It's like this never happens. This combination never happens. So for the first time in like a very long time, Ghost Ogre is actually good against Salamangreats. All right, he's gonna end phase. Perfect. We just gotta draw a monster here. We just have to draw a big monster that we can. Not that, but I mean, I'll take it at this point. I mean, we've got our foot on his throat right now. We don't really care right now. We just got more interruptions is good too. I'll take it. We'll go to battle phase, attack with the Baldrake. We have him on a clock. We have a 3-turn clock, assuming we keep drawing hand traps and stuff. This almost looks too like we're playing like meta. Like it really almost does. You take that Necrovalley off the field, it looks like we're like a Bestial player. Like we were playing like Bestial Runic or something, and we just break. End phase again. Neither of us are drawing monsters. If we draw a monster that's 500 attack, we win. Sometimes I almost feel bad. But this guy actually ruined this for himself. He should have won this duel. I didn't lose this duel. I mean, I didn't win this duel. He lost it. He had a beautiful hand, and I had cards that did nothing against him. Like, I really did. I had nothing. Like, he should have won this duel. I shouldn't even be winning right now. He shouldn't be at 500 life points right now. He should have won this duel. 1,000,000%. There's no reason why I'm even... This is unbelievable. He drew a beautiful, beautiful starting hand. There's no reason why I'm even in this game right now. Or let alone, I don't even care that I'm drawing that right. Yeah, I think we go to battle phase and we see what we can do. Like, if this goes through, we win. I don't know what he's got. I mean, he's preventing me from battling. I don't know. What does he have? Like, Imperm? Like, what could he... you know what? You never know. We've got a hero here. Not gonna lie, I didn't see that coming. This guy builds a 40-something card deck more. Almost a 50-card deck. And some way, somehow, Threatening Roar ends up in that deck. I don't even know why Threatening Roar would end up in that deck. This guy needs to sit down and just practice the Salamangreats. Threatening Roar, why is he even in there? He's going to summon Foul. Okay, that's fine. Okay, this can target, send one Salamander card. Target one set. That set cannot be activated this turn. Can it be activated in response? We don't know. Well, we're just going to go ahead and just drop this now. Not playing this game with him. I'm just going to activate this immediately. Lock him into Cybers. Or lock him out of Cybers, not into it. This is 1800 in attack mode. So I don't want him doing anything funny. Yeah, he's going to go to end phase. I don't want him like someone like beat Bison and I can't out it. So we'll just go to battle phase here. Hopefully he doesn't have another Threatening Roar or anything funny. So we'll just attack this guy. Possibly, yeah, that was insane. We should not have won that duel. We should not have won that duel. That was not inappropriate. We shouldn't have won that duel. Okay, that was nobody's fault but his own. That was nobody's fault but his own. He could cut down his 52 cards in here. He could easily cut 12 cards out of here. He should have ended on this. One more card in the extra deck for sure. I don't know why he doesn't have two of this. I don't know what's going on here. I don't know what's going on here. There should not be 52 cards in this. You could cut down 12 cards. I'm looking at 12 cards you could cut down right now. Bam. This to 1. This to 1. This to 1, possibly 0. This to 1. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. Get rid of this. 1. That's it. This is already fit. Get rid of this. Like, this is... like shocking to me. He should have beat us. His hand was beautiful and I had no interruptions. Okay, let's open up a pair of master packs and let's see what we can get here. It's glowing. That's nice. We've been getting some glowing packs recently. Got 2 URs back to back. I don't know if we can use them, but what can you do? Sphere of Chaos, Number Wall, Therion, Duke, another Sanctuary in the Sky. I'll take it. Another this, another Chupacabra, Heaven and Earth or whatever. But this is... We've been pulling a lot of... Again, it just shows how long we've been at this. That we're pulling so many repeats. But it's tough. It really has. The power creep has been outlandish in the last few months because between all of the crazy archetypes, all the crazy engines that have been released, it's tough to go second. It's been rough lately. We've got Armitile. Is this any good? Flip, draw a card during main phase, changes face down defense position. Huh. Discard battles. Neither player can destroy a battle. This isn't terrible for our... This isn't a terrible card for a control deck. It really isn't, actually. So we could potentially play this. This is like a really good win more card in... This is a really, really good win more card in our stun deck. Like, really, really good. Because you can summon a barrier statue, set this, and then you're drawing every single turn, basically. So as a win more card, that's pretty good. Grid Rod, as you guys have told me, is quite good. And I agree, it is quite good. Just needs Cybers to be usable. Jade Knight, Generator, another live twin is cool. That's awesome. We probably have playsets of everything at this point. But a lot of repeats again. This is the only new card. Alright, so this hand is... Oof, we have a little unfortunate combination here. We drew this with this. You don't want to see it, but it's happened and we see it. Honestly, I think Necrovalley no matter what. I think we drop this no matter what. And then we go Torrential. I'm going to keep it 100. I think... I don't know what he's got. What does he have? Like, what could you possibly activate in a Molcharmy? Maxi? Molcharmy, Maxi? What else could you have? Maxi? Like I was going to special summon. I'm literally activating a Floodgate. The last thing that should be in your mind... As my first play, I'm activating a Floodgate. The last thing on your mind should be, I should Maxi right now. What's crazy is he had another response in response to that, too. I think we just set the Torrential and we just pass. Because realistically, if I set any of these to, like, you know, protect my life point, it doesn't actually do anything. And I'm going to set this and it's going to get popped, so it's irrelevant. Like, I'm just going to pop my own card. I'm just throwing it to the wolves, basically. Might as well just keep it, just in case. We did draw 3 bricks for monsters, but the cool thing is this monster right here gets a little boost from Necrovalley. So it might come up later where it might be decent. It might be decent. We'll see. Okay, they're going to summon a Quem. Yeah, Fallen of Alabasta Graveyard. That's fine. So Necrovalley is really good against this deck. Really good. They touch their graveyard a lot. They banish from the graveyard a lot. They use their graveyard just a ton. So it's actually really good against this deck. We just have to wait for them to summon some big monster and then Torrential. So that's kind of my goal. I'm waiting for them to commit to something, then I Torrential that. But I don't even know how far they can actually get. Yeah, they might just enter the battle phase. I don't know how far this deck can actually get with a Necrovalley on board. All the Bystials are dead right now. There's just a lot of dead stuff right now. The Bystials are dead. Quem's second effect is dead. There's so much right now that just can't even be done. So, we'll see. We'll see. We'll definitely, like... We'll see what they can do here, but we do turn off a lot with this Necrovalley. And Necrovalley is just an insane card. Every year, I swear to you, it gets better and better. But, again, the problem with this card is it's virtually only good going first, and it's good going second against a Moron like the one we had last duel, but to be fair, he could be learning. But yeah, this deck is like this card is so good going first, but like trying to go second with Gravekeepers is like borderline impossible, because by the time you can activate a Necrovalley, they've already established a board you can't do anything about. Okay, Dimensional Fissure with Necrovalley. I think we just, why not? We do this so we can banish this. I think it'll come up. But now we play, our opponents probably think we're playing Necrovalley, we're playing Gravekeepers with what's on the field. I think we go to battle phase. We just attack over this. That gets banished. I'll take it. Yep, won't come back. End phase. Now we can't even get Maxied. So Not that we were going to with this hand, but we can't even get Maxed now, which is quite nice. Also, Torrential Tribute is like beefed up right now because Torrential Tribute, he definitely has a Mulch Army, by the way, in hand. But the fact that he's like, the game's letting him activate it, but he definitely 100% has a Mulch Army. But right now we've got a Gravekeeper, a Torrential, a Defissure, a Necrovalley. Like, we have a lot. It just depends on what he doesn't. Yeah, it's over. It's over. It's crazy because in his mind it looks like we're playing Necrovalley, but then we've got that other stuff. You think people ever look at our deck and like, man, what is going on with this guy's build? Okay, let's open up another master pack and hopefully we get something good out of this one. Another pretty clean win there. I mean, there's a reason why this is our best deck. It is the one that wins a Wall of Disruption. That is a great card in the anti. The thing with this, we have our stun deck. At this point with the stun deck, we have so many damn cards that are like basically do the same thing that we've drawn. There's basically so many cards that we've drawn where our opponent attacks, we activate, and their monster gets destroyed, or their life points or their attack points drop. Like, we have so many of those cards at this point. I don't even know which one's the best out of all of them, but this card's actually pretty good. I don't know, like, is this better than Storming Mirror Force? Is this, like, in situations, yeah, it is, but, like, is this better than a lot of those other cards? I don't know. It can create a really good, like, if they attack with 3 monsters, they all drop by 2,400. That can be really good for the stun deck, but if I let them get 3 monsters on board, I'm already in trouble anyway. This might be good in the going second trap deck, too, because, I mean, you're going second, you're setting it when they go to battle phase, they have a bunch of monsters. Could be good. Super Soldier Rebirth. This is another deck where there's so many low rarity cards, but you need the high rarity cards to play at all. So, unfortunately, that I don't think is going to be, and no matter how many of these low rarity ones we pull, we'll never be able to play. We got 2 Simor cards out of the 6,000 card pool, which is kind of crazy. It's not bad. And then another Heraldic Beast. I thought there was going to be another Simor card, but no. Yeah, the amount of new cards we're pulling is actually quite sparse. Again, pretty good thing. Pretty good thing. It just shows us how much we've been doing. We still haven't pulled certain really good cards, too. Like, we haven't pulled Clockwork Knight yet, which we need to pull. But that card would be really good in slow rarity. Another Canary, Fabled, Clock Tower, Goatee, and another Pathfinder. We probably replace that now. So if we ever have a field spell we absolutely need to see, that's not bad. I mean, we do have Necrovalley, and it's won us the last 2 games. It probably will win us more games, but I don't know if I want to give up my normal summon to search it, especially when I have the commandant. Okay, we just 3rd Necrovalley in a row. That's crazy. And the last 2 people actually made me go first. So I've lost 3 coin flips in a row. I've drawn Necrovalley all 3 times, and the last 2, this guy and the last guy actually made me go first, which I think is kind of nuts, but okay, we'll start with the Buzzsaw Shark. The hand has a couple bricks, but not the worst. Hopefully they don't ash this. Hopefully they ash the next one. Hopefully they try to ash, yeah. Hopefully they ash the next guy or they imperm the next guy, because I definitely do not want to get ashed right now. I think I will go, I think it's safer just to go with this than the Baguska right now, so I'll go with this. Please imperm this guy. I really hope they waste an imperm on this. That would be amazing, because I already have the Eternal Galaxy in hand anyway. So we'll activate, we'll search, detach. Please imperm. Nope, they don't. Okay, so I guess we grab an Advancer to hand then. We can special summon an Advancer right now, but that doesn't really help with anything, so we'll just leave him in hand for follow-up, and then we'll go Necrovalley, we'll go Fiendish, we'll go this, and we'll just pass, and we'll try to level up as quickly as possible. I was really hoping they would imperm there, but they did not. They did choose for us to go first, so it is very possible that they have stuff in terms of, like, you know, Raigeki and all that stuff. They might have that stuff, so we will go ahead and Eternal Galaxy quickly. We'll do it right away. See if they've got a reaction to this of some kind. If it was a Maxi, they should have activated it, but they didn't. I don't know what they have. Forbidden Droplets, maybe? One of those random cards. So we'll see what we can do. Okay, well, now we have a Floodgate and 2 Interruptions, and I'd say pretty decent follow-up. I'd say pretty decent. If you control a Photon, special summon it. We have this, the special, so even if they, like, break our board, we can summon back, summon this. So we have decent follow-up here. It looks like they're just setting stuff, which is a little scary for going second deck, because, like, why are you Raigeki? We can't be destroyed by card effects, so Raigeki, let me make sure. We have a Photon, yep, we have a Galaxy Photon. This will not be getting destroyed by battle. Sticks around. Thank you for wasting the Raigeki. I wouldn't have wasted it like that. I probably would have. I probably would have, honestly. At some point. He's playing Pendulum Magicians. He's going second. That's why he's avoided the scales. And he's going to end phase. Okay, end phase. We activate this effect to grab something. And we will be grabbing the Photon Thrasher to hand. Nope, we'll just throw it underneath him so we get an extra negate / protection. And we'll just do that. And then from here, I think we have... Endymion's really good here. Endymion's really good here. I'll definitely be using that. So... yeah, I think we just start no-scoping with the Endymion. I think we activate this. Equip to itself. We equip to itself. I think I'll go with the Nibiru girl. I'll go with her. And then I'll just activate her to snipe something in the back. Or we'll target herself and this. Yeah, we'll target those two. We'll destroy those two. He had defense draw. See, this is the kind of stuff that can get annoying. We'll summon this out for free. I don't know what the hell our opponent's playing. All right, I was gonna go honestly probably into Time Thief or Sue Ship there in order to start picking things off, but I don't know what they were doing. Some of these people baffle me. Like, why would you let me go first if your deck is a trap deck? Like, some of these builds are just like, why would you make me go first? So we rank up, which is nice. We're in Platinum 3. And yeah, Master Duel is just such a weird place sometimes. Like, sometimes you try to go on here and you have fun and you play like 9 perfectly built meta decks. And then some days you come in here and you start playing against Gladiator Beast from 2010. And then you play against like all of these goofy builds. Like, I wish I only played against the goofy builds. It would make this game so much funner because our deck is by nature like a goofy mess. We've optimized it, but it's kind of a goofy mess. And I wish we just played against other goofy decks, because then I could play goofy decks, and all three of us could, like, both of us could be goofy. We could all enjoy it. But like sometimes I try to be goofy, and then we come in here and we play against like Tearlament with Cashdiro with, you know, mix your other Toxic Engine in there, and then they open perfectly. All right, this is what our opponent's playing. Again, why would you make me go first if this is what you're playing? But this is a going second Pendulum deck. The going second aspect is the 2 Raigekis and the 1 Harpy's Feather Duster, because everything else is basically just regular Pendulum Magicians. There's traps in here even. 2 copies of this. Why it's 60 cards, I don't know. I don't know, and I'll never know. Okay, 2 more Master Packs. Let's see what we get out of this one. We've got, yep, there we go. We've got, it's glowing, although we've had a few glows this episode that haven't turned into anything. Cat Shark we already have. Sword Soul Emergence is amazing, actually. It's a great pull for our Tenyi deck, for our Tenyi Sword Soul deck that we are in the process of building. We've got Synchro Overtop, which is, I don't know if this is good. I've never read this. Okay, so this card's not horrendous. I mean, I guess we'd need Crimson Dragon to even make it usable, but it's not horrendous. I've seen worse. Ojama Muscle. Galaxy Summoner, another copy. That's a one-of we played. Necros of Gungnir is... I mean, it lets you target 1 Necros monster you control. Isn't this one... you can discard this card, target 1 Necros monster you control, chemistry of a battle card. It gives you protection for Necros card. It's not that great. That's not really... This is a really good pull, actually. Sword Soul Emergence is actually really... Okay, let's open another pack here. Hopefully this one's pretty good. I mean, Sword Soul... I can't really complain. That was a good pull. That was a really good pull. That really helps that deck a lot. It makes Taya a 1-card... Actually, that card makes Taya a 1-card combo, because you can activate that, search Taya, summon Taya, banish the Sword Soul Emergence, and you have a level 8 immediately. Chaos Seed, Steel Swarm Cell, the Thunder Dragon monster. I can't summon this. The Link 4 that no one ever uses. Morphtronic. This is a free summon, like a totally free summon, which is pretty good for our spellcaster decks. We've already been using it. Fires of Doomsday and Ancient Gear Hunting Hound. Okay, let's open up another batch of packs. We have the legacy tickets. We'll skip, and this is what we've got here. Do we have to analyze anything? I mean, we've got the new Thunder monster. If you control 2 or more Thunders, Special summon this card. It's a level 4. Target 1. This activates, doesn't it? This can make Thunder Dragon. But you have to already control 2 or more Thunder. We just can't win with... We have a Thunder Dragon Colossus that we've had for like probably 100 episodes. But we just have never been able to summon it because we just cannot draw a Thunder Monster that activates in the hand. We just can't draw it. This does activate in the hand, but it requires 2 Thunder Monsters to already be in play. And then it can activate in hand, which isn't bad. But we just need 2. Which is kind of, it kind of defeats purpose. This is a Gemini card. I imagine I won't be using it. It's a Gemini card. Maximum 6. Raimei. Soul. Drain Dragon. I mean, this is where like all of the random dragon support goes to disappear. The Predaplant nobody plays. The Performer Pal nobody plays. Call the Mummy's not bad for zombie decks if we ever decide to go in that direction. But zombies have a few high rarity cards that are like totally necessary for the deck to be playable. Gigantus is a good card. It's actually a good card. Yeah, you banish an earth, summon it. Free summon. No questions asked. It's not bad. Soul absorbing. Can't really do much with that. Prevent rat. Yeah, the rest of the stuff I can't do anything with. Okay, guys. So next episode is our big anniversary episode. Let me know what decks you think, and this is actually going to be relevant next episode, which deck did you enjoy watching me play, or what deck you think is our best deck. If you could leave both, that would be nice too. Leave it down in the comment section down below. Again, it will have some relevance in the next episode coming up. I also have the Tenyi deck that should be here, but I accidentally deleted it, so I actually have to rebuild it. But yeah, let me know in the comment section down below what deck you enjoyed watching me play, / which one's our best one. And I'll see you guys next time.